This is a GE washing machine. My wife is complaining that the clothes come out very wet. I ran this spin cycle without any clothes inside, with the door slightly open. It did spin, but it is very slow getting up to speed. I suspect there's something wrong with the belt, so I'm going to tip it up and see what it looks like inside. Okay, here we are underneath, and I have it propped up. It's against the wall, and I have propped up with jack stands on, so it's not going to go. And of course, it's unplugged. But everything on this is sticky. The motor has grooves on, but this pulley is smooth. So it wouldn't take too much to let this to slide on this one. And either oil or very thin grease. In any case, the seal is pretty bad. I took quite a bit of time cleaning this stuff up. I put a light sanding on that, and everything's nice and clean now. So all we have to do is put this belt on. Just have to be sure the belt is in the right place. And with a belt like this, you only use your hands. Don't use any levers. You ruin the belt. You can just turn it over by itself. As you turn, it'll go on itself. As you turn, it goes right on. Now that isn't right there. So what we have to do is push it against it a little bit, go backwards. Okay, it's good now. And it seems really well. You know, when it's clean, this thing looks really solid now. I think the only problem is the oil was the problem. So I'm just going to put it together. All I have is this is a 3/8 socket. When you put this together, there's a little knob right there, goes in here, and that keeps it in alignment. So it's very simple, and there's only 3 bolts on this thing. So just put it right in like that, and you got it. Bolt it down. Now in the back, they have a ground wire here, so remember about that, and put your bolt on top of that. The only thing you have to watch is this little knob right here. That goes up here. It locates it. It goes right in that spot right there. I'm going to set it down, and then my wife can put a load in, and then we'll see how it looks when it comes out. Okay, it was a failure the first time, so I got this diagnostic sheet underneath. It's taped to the side of the wall. You have to pick the machine up to see it underneath. We're going to go into diagnostic, and what you have to do is unplug it from the wall, and then wait about 30 seconds, plug it back in, wait about 30 seconds, and then you're ready to try this. Then you push this button down and turn this 7 knots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Release it. Okay. Now we're into diagnostic there. And you turn it clockwise. It's in spin, just where we want to be. And you push this down, and you get that code. And in this, you take a look at the blinks, and the first one is off, and the 3 is on, and that one is off, and that one is on. So it's number 29. So looking at 29, let's see. There it is. Goes through a lot of stuff here, but basically it says due to excessive motor current, so it's during the spin, so it was too much of a load for the motor. So what I'm going to do now is unload some of this stuff, because there was a rather heavy load in there she put in there. I'm going to unload it and try it again and see how that works. Also, in order to get out of this diagnostic, just push that button for a few seconds. Okay, you're out of it. Okay, we're ready to try it now. Okay, I watched this, the machine this cycle. I put it on spin, and it spin very well, and it's nice and dry now. I mean, it's quite well. So that worked, and the spin, I peeked underneath it, and it was spinning very well. So okay, that worked very well. What I'm gonna do is to put the towels in there, and we're gonna try that and see if that towels work. Okay, well, the important part of this machine, when I put those 4 towels in there, I was very careful it's going to be balanced very well. Okay, this is the second load, and I have 4 towels into this thing. They were very heavy towels, and it looks good because it went into spin and it worked very well. The problem was with that, it was just too heavy with that first load. I'm happy that this worked, because if I can't fix it, I junk it, because and it's very rare that I junk things, and there's very few things I throw away. So I'm gonna let this thing go the way it is now, and I hope it lasts maybe a year, and then at that time it'll probably have the oil come down in there on that belt again, because I really didn't fix anything. I just cleaned things up. If I can get a year out of it without not doing very much, that's okay with me, I guess. Although the real problem is the seal in the transmission, and I have no desire of fixing that, or buying a new transmission. I won't do that, because this machine is only a year and a half old, and a new transmission is not any better than the one I got now, so maybe it'll last only a year and a half too, so it's not worth it. I can just, it's pretty easy just to tip it up and clean that belt and clean up underneath there, clean it up, and because it works fine as long as the oil isn't on there. I'll have another video in the future when it fails, and I'm sure it will fail. And you can subscribe and send some comments about this. Maybe I wonder if some people out there that have the same trouble that I do with this thing. I'd like to have some good ideas out there about what I should do. So I hope this is useful, and thank you for watching.